Hey guys, this is Dr. Hub. In case you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe for updates. Now let's differentiate between the cestodes, the trematodes and the nematodes. So to begin with, the cestodes, they have a tape-like segment. So tape-like segment is seen, and the head end, it contains suckers. So suckers may be present. Some have attached hooks, so hooks are also present. So alimentary canal is totally absent, the body cavity is absent, but it is filled with the spongy undifferentiated mesenchymal cells, and in the midst of which lie the viscera. The sex is not separate, it is known as a hermaphrodite. And the life cycle, it requires two hosts except the hymenolipes and the diphyllobothrium. So it requires two hosts. So exceptions include the hymenolipes and the diphyllobothrium. So hymenolipes, it requires one host. Diphyllobothrium, it requires three hosts. Next is we move on to the trematodes. So here in trematodes, as the name suggests, it is a leaf-like unsegmented. It is leaf-like unsegmented. The head is present, the suckers are present, but no hooks. So no hooks are present. The alimentary canal, it is present, but it is incomplete, and there is no anus. So it is incomplete. Body cavity, it is same as cestodes, that is, it is absent, and it is filled with the spongy undifferentiated mesenchymal cells, in the midst of which lie the viscera. The sex is not separate, it is hermaphrodite. So exception here is schistosoma. So schistosoma, it is schistosoma. So the schistosoma, it becomes an exception to the hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite is where the sex is not separate. Now looking at life cycle, it requires three hosts. So three hosts is required. So what is exception? Exception is again the schistosoma, which requires just two hosts. Then we move on to the nematodes. So here in nematodes, it is elongated, cylindrical and unsegmented. The hooks and suckers are absent. So it is absent. What is absent? The hooks and suckers are absent. It is well differentiated buccal capsule with teeth and cutting plates are seen in some species. Now looking at the alimentary canal, it is complete with the anus. And the body cavity, it is present and is known as a pseudocoel. The viscera remains suspended in the pseudocoel. Now looking at the sex, it is separate. So it is known as a dioecious. And what about the host? It requires one host except the filarial worms. So there is life cycle, it requires one host. So the exception here is nothing but the filarial worms. To learn and grow daily like this, please do subscribe.